Hey everybody, and hey to nobody. What's going on? So we doing Fluidity Friday nights. Okay. We're doing Friday night readings. And I got my cards and I got my bones. And you can get a free reading with the bones. So I'm trying to go back and forth. I don't know how I'm gonna do this and stay on track. I may have to move this around, y'all. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Okay. Told me to ring the bell. So I'm ringing the bell, opening things up. That's a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little better. That's better. So, you see the sign. Can't hardly see it, though. I'm going to have to make it bigger. I'm going to do this. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, so regardless to what's going on, I'm going to keep going. So, the thing that I want to talk about today is June the 17th, 2022. No, I'm not liking that. I will pin it. Somebody will pin it. Hey, Rose, how you doing? If you got a yes or no question, throw it up there. I got my bones. My bones want to match me tonight. So let me show them to you. So they spoke with me. Really, I should have the black bones because it's nighttime, but they said they are reversible. So I listened to them. So these are the bones. Just like with my sticks, they told me how to decorate them. Can you see them? I can't see. I just sat down and was listening to the music and they told me what to put. And that's what I went with. And they talked to me. So, last week I had to start with these. They only wanted me to start with the plain ones. And it was a set of 5 last week. So this week, and the reason why I had those wrapped up, because they told me to wrap them up. Because it seemed like they wasn't drying. So once I wrapped them up and separated, they dried them because I put a coating on them. So I'm going to be using, hey, over there on Instagram, hey, on YouTube. So I'm using the Afro Goddess Tarot tonight, okay? So this is the Afro Goddess Tarot. It comes with a book. And y'all know I always look at the books if I want to give you what the system has said. It came with the bag. And then I got the other book also because I wanted it. And it gives really good pictures. Give you a couple layouts. And go through the whole major arcana. So I wanted this. I felt like it was a collector's item. In the bag. So I'm using those cards tonight. So I will be answering questions with the cards. If you send your $5. Else, if you have a yes or no question, just put it in the chat. Just put any yes or no, and I'll hit the bombs. Okay? So, I've been channeling Aretha Franklin, right? And I went back to last year when I was channeling her. But there was a time because it was a time where I was channeling her and I didn't recognize that I was channeling her. I didn't know it was gonna be ongoing. That's what I'm trying to say. So I kept saying, I'm channeling Aretha Franklin, and I can remember the first time And I heard, no, you don't remember the first time, because the first time, and she reminded me of this first time, but then it did have to do with the walk of fame. But then I was very tearful on the 12th, and I was very tearful on the 13th. And I just couldn't stop crying, and I didn't understand why, but I was watching her movie and stuff, and I thought that was it. And I did a podcast, but that wasn't it either. So then on the 14th, I talked to my mother-in-law. And I was telling her I was all tearful and that I was channeling Aretha Franklin. And she said, now that's strange that you would be saying that you channeling Aretha Franklin on the 12th, because the 12th was my cousin Buddy's birthday. She said, because that was the last thing he said to me. That was the last words he said to me. He said, I see your girl pass. She passed 8/16. He passed 8/17. When he left the house after that, because it was the Dream Cruise weekend. She passed on the Dream Cruise weekend. And she died one day, and he died the next day. And I said, wow. And she said, that's strange that you would be channeling him. But it was another thing. I talked to this guy named Smoke, and I kept seeing him. I thought I seen him before. And what I'm learning is with this gift, I am, like I said, I'm the prelude, but I don't realize I'm the prelude. I see things before they happen, but I be so sure they already happened. So I kept talking to him, telling him that I seen him to something to do with the fireworks. Okay, somebody need to get some rest. Somebody needs to talk about resting. But I don't need you just to talk about resting. I need you to get some rest. I need you to be prepared, but I need you to get some rest, okay? So I kept seeing him. And I kept saying, I see fireworks. I see fireworks. The God of Cups. Okay, so because I've never used this deck, so I don't know if the God of Cups, I don't know if the God is the king or not, because I didn't even know I was going to use these. The God is, so it's got to be. Yep, that's the king. The King of Cups is reversed. So somebody's intentions or how they feeling or their emotions is kind of upside down. So you need to get some rest and something to do with your emotions is upside down. You're not taking authority over your emotions. Okay? That's in the here and now. In the past, I'm gonna go past, present, future. Or work home. Okay, so if I say you, okay, somebody undecided about a relationship, right? Somebody's feeling undecided about a relationship. They're not taking authority over the relationship, but spirit is telling you you can go forward. Okay, I'm gonna look on the bottom of the deck. On the bottom of the deck is yeah, you can go. Okay, somebody not sure about this relationship, they can be sure. They just, I feel Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, possibly. But the only major thing is you holding yourself up. That's the Cancer energy. You can go forward. You can go forward in this relationship, because if you go forward, maybe you was undecided about something or you had been dreaming about something, because when I see this Four of Swords, I feel like you were dreaming about something. You may spoke something into existence when it comes to do with your love life, but you're not wanting to take authority over it. Well, you can go forward with that. And we just coming off a full moon. You could go forward with that. Now it's taking things away. Say you're in a relation, say you're dreaming about somebody. They not good for you. You can let that go. You can let that go and go forward, and then that true relationship, that relationship where you have choices on what it is you're willing to accept. That other relationship where you kind of unsure, it seems like you don't have any choices. It almost feels like you don't. Excuse me. It almost feel like you don't want to let go of somebody. But in that relationship, you're not having choices. You're not having a say. Or you're unsure in that relationship. In that other relationship, you're unsure. But what spirit is telling you, you can be sure that you can go forward. There's choices waiting on you. Yeah. And it's stability there. Yeah, you need to go forward. Somebody needs to take action and move forward on what they're feeling. So somebody is feeling something. This is the Son of Wands. So this is the sun, and you had a god and a goddess. So you need to go, someone needs to go forward. Someone needs to take some action. They need to be grounded in the actions in which they take. Okay? And then I got two kings on the table. I got the King of Cups and I got the King of Swords. So you got the King of Swords and you got the King of Cups, but he came reversed because I felt like the reversal was the uncertainty. You wasn't certain. You kind of upside down. So with these two kings, you need to take authority. You have some royal cards in here, right? You need to gather the information and get grounded, but you need to take authority over what it is. And the major thing in this relationship is you can go forward when it comes to this. So say you met somebody and you're wondering if you should go forward. You should be certain, regardless to what it is I say. Anybody got any yes or no questions? So you can answer, ask yes or no. Let me see. I'm gonna pass this out. Yeah. Anybody got any yes or no questions? And I'll ask. I can answer them real quick. Those are real easy. Yes or no. So I'm looking at, so when I said, you can go forward, this is something new. This is okay, somebody might be trying to go back to somebody else. They may be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But they may be reminiscent about going backwards. You reminiscing about good times when things were better. I'm sorry. Can y'all see that? That light is bright. But if I don't have the light, then I can't see. So that's the reason why I got that light kind of bright. Okay. So is that better? Yeah, that's better. So that's the Hierophant. So I need, that's Taurus energy. So I need you to get grounded in this decision that you're making about this relationship you're thinking you want to be in, but you may not be certain right now. But what I'm here to tell you is the cards say that you can go forward. If you had that as a question. Okay, what else did I want to talk about? Since nobody is interacting, I will just continue to talk. So I want to say this. I'm noticing that sometimes people love being in toxic situations. My thing is, if something isn't working, why stay? Why be miserable? It's a lot of people would rather be with someone and be miserable than be alone and be at peace. Saying that, I can't tell grown people how to live their life, nor can anybody tell me how to live my life. So when someone asks, I'm learning. This lesson is about control. It's about self-control. It's about even though I know some things, I'm not supposed to tell everything I know. That's the hard part. I'm not supposed to say everything I know. So I'm learning to listen very clearly to what's being asked. Hey, everybody on YouTube, if you have a yes or no question, put it in the box and I'll answer it. Instagram, if you have a yes or no question, just type it out and I will answer it. That will make this hour that I stay on here go so much faster. Because being that I'm doing, it said, hi, will Mike and I separate within the next 6 months? Okay. Hey, Tiffany. Thank you, Tiffany. Do you want no, never mind. I was going to use these bones because the free question comes with the bones. So Tiffany L, will Mike and I separate within the next 6 months? Yes. Can you see the cross? It say yes right there. Okay. So yes. Give me another one. Let's keep going. It say, wow, yes, I see. Okay, come on. Give me another one, Tiffany. I love to keep doing this. Anybody else got a question? I got 2 sets. Will anyone else ask me a question real quick? Maybe not. Nobody really ain't got no questions. They touching, but it's a maybe not. They're laying there together. They're not crossing, but they are touching. So I'm going to say, yeah, somebody going to eventually ask. I'm going to keep at this, and I'm going to be here every Friday night. So on Friday nights from 10:10 Eastern Standard Time, which if you live in California, that's 3 hours earlier. So if it's 10 here, it's 7 there. And I stay on for an hour unless I get a lot of questions. If somebody interact with me, I'll stay here as long as I'm getting interaction. But if not, I'm just talking. It's just a Fluidity Friday, meaning I go with the flow. So I go with the flow, and I play with my different decks of cards. This is a tower. This is a tower moment. Somebody is having a tower moment. And okay, so this must be for you, Tiffany. So y'all got a tower moment. Know that your foundation is strong. And the reason why I think it's for you is because you may be tied to you think you're tied to him, but that's like a false sense of what it is. And with Capricorn energy, it may be a lustful relationship, possibly, or it may be I felt security. I believe my tower moment is coming. Okay, your tower, because usually I'm the prelude. So remember, this is okay. So if it hasn't come, this is coming. Remember, this is coming, and it's gonna shake your foundation. But he may try to. Okay, you know how you say something is over? Having sex makes it seem like it's still there because you're exchanging energy. So he may look at you like that, and you may feel like, oh, I'm tied to him because I like his sex. It's okay to like somebody's sex. But you got to be the queen and speak things into existence for yourself. You understand that? You got to speak like a queen. If it's over, it's over. Don't allow somebody to tell you it's over, but then they want to come and sleep with me or sleep with you. Did I say me? So pay attention to having a false sense of attachment. You're not chained. You're not chained. You're not. Even if you're married, you don't have to stay married. I mean, some people want to stay married, and like I said, some people would rather be with someone and be miserable than to be with someone and not. I say sometimes you get the man and sometimes you get the magic. It say, I believe my tongue. It say, well, we haven't been doing that. It's been over. It's just because the security of the children. Okay, so it was the security. And I said it could be the security and the children. Okay, so, and sometimes we feel like, because I stayed in a relationship for a long time because of the kids, because I wanted to be with my kids' father, and he was a good provider, but he was an asshole. Okay, so I want to be provided for, but do I want to be miserable? No, I don't. And the best thing for me was to get out of the relationship, and then things start to turn around. And even when things got hard, I'm noticing, as long as I'm obedient to the spirits and the my guides and my guards, everything is okay. It's when I involve other people, it's when I lie to myself about what it is I'm seeing. And it's real easy when you're dealing with people that you've been around for most of your life and you think, well, they wouldn't do that. Yes, they would. If you see people doing things to other people, that's only to let you know they will do it to you also. Okay? Any more questions? Anybody? Come on, y'all. Y'all know I get hot and tired. I'll be wanting to have fun on these Friday nights. Stop fighting it. Stop fighting it. Go with the flow. So, I mean, how many times you get to ask yes or no questions? Come on. Just ask the question that you're concerned with. Somebody's walking away from something, and it has to do with emotions. It has to do with walking away from something, and it may be emotional. So sometimes with security, we have to make security for ourselves. Sometimes we have to sit with certain things and make a plan. That's why I say journal. How you see it, period. Journal. Journal what it is that you see going on. And basically, to me, you're writing your own Bible. I'm going to write all this stuff and then I'm going to go back. Everything that I do, even though that I'm sharing, it's really for my journey. I have to go back and listen. I have to go back and learn the lessons. I may have forgotten to write something, so I'll go back and listen to me talk to everybody else or talk to myself or talk to whatever I'm talking to. And then I'll jot something else down, but I am writing my own story because I really don't need nobody to tell my story. They're telling the story in which they think it is. Yeah. I think the moon keep wanting to come out. The moon will keep wanting to come out. This is a time where the moon is on the upswing, so you're taking stuff away because now it's waning. So you're taking things away, or it's waxing. I get those two words mixed up. It's after the full moon. So it's going back up. If it was a clock, it's coming down, it's growing bigger. Now it's decreasing. So this is the time you want to take something away. So pay attention to your emotions. Pay attention to your Piscean energy. You know, Pisces like to hide and be secret and stuff. This ain't the time to be secretive. This is the time to know the truth. And this is what it's pulling. It's pulling the truth up out of you or up out of the situation. Time for you to look at it in a different way. So we got the moon and we got the hangman card. So, you know, sometimes you have to look at it a totally different way. And it doesn't come overnight because I know what I know, but until I'm ready to let go and be honest to myself, do I not see the lessons? I can't see the lessons if I'm not paying attention to them. Okay? And the moon shows what's hidden. It shows you I just seen the Hermit card. You are the light in darkness. In the darkest places, you can light things up. It's just the way that you're thinking about them. Okay? Anybody got a question? Let me make sure ain't nobody sent nothing. Nope. Okay, y'all. I'm just gonna keep it. Say Tiffany. It says, well, it said, well, we okay. Say I'm a Virgo. Funny, the Hermit card came up. Yeah. So there you go. There you go. You a Virgo. I'm talking to you, Tiffany. You the only one talking to me. So follow me, Tiffany. And I'm on TikTok too. I got to build up my followers so I can start going live over there. But mainly I go live on Instagram. My name is Cassie Derwin. I talk to spirits. I say, hey, everybody. Everybody is everybody that has a body. Nobody is the spirit because it doesn't have a body. Anybody is anybody else, and somebody, I usually don't mess with somebody. So, but I still speak. I'm still cordial. Okay. This is all about a relationship. I don't know. I just heard, and the devil card came back up. I just heard that it's almost like somebody's being blind to a situation, but some new actions is going to happen to make you see what is going on. You're going to have to pick a side. You're going to have to take actions. You're going to have to look at this. You're going to have to look at it. You're going to have to stop lying to yourself and stop fighting it. If there is a situation, that tower moment, probably. Nice to meet you, Cassie. Nice to meet you too. So that tower moment, you are going to have to look at it. I got a lot of fire on here. This is fire. This is Aries. This is Aries. And this could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So there's a lot of fire, but it's like somebody's speaking differently. But then we have this earth energy. So there's something going on that is tangible to you that it's almost like you don't want to see the truth. Just look at it. Just be honest with yourself. Just be that Aquarius energy and just see it for what it is. Look at it, and that's what it is. It's a yuppies of Aries. Lot of fire. If you see something, quit ignoring. I feel like maybe in the relationship you ignored a lot of things, but now that if you're not, well, this is how it went for me. I ignored a lot of things, and then when we separated, I want to bring those things up. I should have brought them up when I was in the relationship. Nobody wants to hear about it now. Nobody wants to hear about it after it's all said and done. So you have to bring those things up, and you do have to examine them. It's like you got to be the emperor. And this is Mars energy. So this is Mars energy, but you also had that tower card that came up. So it is telling you to take actions, but it's telling you to be more like, because I saw the chariots and the Hierophant. The knowledge that you have about what you've attained, you can go forward with that. The King of Cups being in reverse, I feel like he's pouring into you. It may be monetary so you and the kids can be, he love you and the kids in a way that he may have to give you the coins. That's what the security may be. Tiffany, you need to drink more water. You need to drink a lot more water than what you're drinking. Because I'm always drinking water, but I feel other people's energy, and I'm drinking a lot of water. Me and you are having a whole conversation. You need to drink more water, or either somebody on Instagram, but I really believe it's you. And most times I'm not off about what I'm feeling because can kind of direct it to what it is. You need to drink more water. Yep, you need to drink more water. I'm going to tell you something. You need to drink more water, but you need to, when you're in the water, you can release things. The other day, it rained. I collect rainwater. I usually have my water right here because I spray it. But I collect rainwater. So this water that I collected was the new moon. I got that water. I got the 1st of May's water, which the 1st of May's water is very powerful. But I've got the storm water. It was some rainwater with the full moon. It wasn't a lot, but I got enough of it. And then it rained the other morning and I put the bowls outside, but it wasn't for that. It was for me. It was for me to go outside and get rained on. So that's what I did. So sometimes that's a part of my protection. Sometimes you just have to connect with Earth on your own. Okay? What time is it? It's 10:55. Okay. Child, I'm trying to hang in there. Nobody asking no question. Come on, Instagram, ask a question. And it's nobody over here. And it's only been 30 minutes. Did I start late? Okay, what else I want to talk about? Let's talk about all these ratchet TV shows that I'll be watching. Yeah, I like ratchet TV a little bit. And that's got to be the human in me. But I had to pull myself from watching it because it matters what you watch. It really does. It really does. I noticed they've been doing something, on the Facebook Voices. When people be going live, they make the women sound very, very masculine during taping. They're going to do something with that voice recognition or something. They're going to do something. I don't know what it is, but they're going to do something. Oh, let me mention this. Okay, did anybody see all them, what I think it was 3,000 cows that died, 3,000 cattle that died in Kansas? All these cattle is dead, right? And nobody know why. But when I was in California, I seen these cows having a meeting. This is no lie. I seen these cows having a meeting. They was on a Land O'Lake farm. Because the dairy farmers are out in California where I was. And when we came past, it was a whole bunch of cows. So I was there January, February, right at the right around Groundhog Day or Belton or whatever it is. It's one of those solstices, the halfway point between winter and spring. And the cows was standing up there, and all the cows was around, but it was two cows. It was one sitting on the hill, and was another one standing up over everybody like he was really having a conversation. So when I seen all these dead cows, I text, I wonder if the cow that we seen in the meeting was talking about this. It was crazy to see. I said, what is he, is he the boss cow or something? Because he really looked like he was standing over all the rest of the cows. I mean, they all was huddled around this hill. I know I see everything for a reason, and I never could understood why I saw that. But then when I seen all these dead cattle, I wondered if it had anything to do with each other. Another thing, did y'all know that there were wild zebras in the United States of America? I didn't know that. In Texas and California, over on the West Coast, there is wild zebras. And because there isn't a law in Texas against having zebras, you can have zebras. I never knew that. Okay, so anybody got a question? This is Cassie. I'm Cassie Darwin. And on Fridays, for Fluidity Fridays again, I will just put your question in the box. I will answer it. It's free. If you have a question where you want me to use the cards, you can send $5 to the Cash App. But if not, Just put a yes or no question and I'll shake up these bones. Is someone else going to ask a question? No. It says no. No one's going to ask a question. That should make y'all want to ask a question. What question do I have? No. My question was no. Okay, so what else I want to talk about? It's still talking about them towers and that the Six of Pentacles, that's give and take. And the Supreme, so the High Priestess. Yep, the Supreme. So maybe I'll look that up just to make time go by because ain't nobody asking anything. And I, like I say, I get bored and ready to get off. But that's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay on here until it's time to go. What's the Supreme? I don't know who this is. But it say the Supreme, but then I don't see her. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Oh, this is the Goddess Oracle and okay. So that's why I like using these different books so I can get to know my decks. Because I don't know my decks. So I said that I would start using them more. And today this was the one that was supposed to be used. And it's really a cute deck. It's more, to me, it's more like a collection, a collector's deck. But I'm going to use it anyway. And yes, I am just rambling because, okay, Supreme is the world. No, this is beyond the world, the Supreme. Okay, so this is the Supreme right here. And it says, all is connected, all is you. And at all times, you have the power to connect fully and to be your powerful self, the Supreme. From stardust, our immortal soul arises and merges into form. And by destiny and occurrence, just as rare as the sight of an eclipse, shall ascend the true force, the Supreme. Her pure intentions are blessed by the universe as she caresses a journey that moves at a pace of her will. That's why it's Fluidity Friday. So that would be the energy of the day. So this is all universe. That is all universe. Yep, the Supreme. So you go with the flow. So you on this journey and you want to do this and you want to do that. And sometimes you can and sometimes you cannot. So if I talk about that, no. If I talk about that, no. So you want to do this and you want to do that, you have to almost get permission. You have to get permission. Okay, it's like it is good time for me to buy. Okay, thank you, Miss Tuki. Is it a good time? Okay, is it a good time for Tuki to buy a house? Is it a good time for Tuki to buy a house? No. Nope, Tuki. Nope, it's not. Let me pull some cards on that. Nope, it's saying no, Tuki. I'm going to ask again and let you see. I'm going to ask again because I didn't show you. Is it a good time for Tuki to buy a house? See, when they're spread apart, Tuki, that means no. So it said no again. Okay, but I'm going to pull some cards on it to see what other information it can go. It can give me on your house. Okay? Give me some information about Tuki in the house. Where you you want Tuki to know? For one, the first thing I felt, Tuki, was butterfly. But a house is coming, Tuki. It's just not the time. Keep looking into it. Look at that. This would be the perfect card for that question. It's coming, Tuki. But now is not the time. When should Tuki get this? Just stay strong, Tuki. Okay, so keep on looking, but this is the Leo card. This is strength. So when I would say strength, when I would look at this card, and being that it's Leo season is coming up in July, start looking seriously after Leo season or during Leo season. Not right now. Leo is coming up after Cancer. So after that, I would say that's what that's telling me. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. Yeah, you'll be able to go forward with that. Say what it is you want and give birth to that, what you want to give birth to. So her question was it time to buy a house? Was it a good time for her to buy a house? The bone said, no, this is not the time, but it did let me know that a house is going to be coming. And it told me for her to be strong. But when I seen this, I seen Leo energy, and I also saw July for her to start looking more seriously or more diligent. And then I got going forward with that, but I also got the Empress. So when you're going forward, you can give birth to the things that you want. So this is the Empress. This would be Venus card, but it's also fertility and giving birth and everything. So if that's what you want, that's what you can get. So just hold off. What I just felt is take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Manifest what it is you want. Speak it into existence. And be clear. You know, when I always say write it down so that, because when you're writing it down, you're spelling out what it is you want. Anybody else got a real quick question? We here is 11:08. I gotta go longer than 11:11 because I started late. Ugh. Man. Well, I'm gonna ask, can I get off at 11:11? Can I end this session at 11:11? No. Can I end? No. Okay, wait a minute. Come on now. Can I end this session at 11:11? That time it say yes. Anybody got any questions? Because I'm going to get out of here. I'm taking that second one. Can I end this session? Yeah, I'm going to go and get out of here. If nobody got any questions, if anybody got any questions, anybody looking for me, look up Cassie Derwin. That's CASSIEDURWIN. Do you write and win? Today is June the 17th. What is that? 14 plus 6, that equal 20. That's 2. That's the High Priestess energy. Or that's the High Priestess. That's who I be. I'll be dealing with the High Priestess energy. So we looking at 2-0. We looking at partnering up, a partnership with God's power behind it being number 20. I feel like that's what I did. I partner up with this journey and I'm being obedient. And even when I don't want to, I have to. So we got 11:09 on the clock right now. I guess I will be getting off here at 11:11. Nobody has no questions. Okay, you said, will I get married? Will I ever get married? Will Tiffany ever get married? Mm-mm. Will Tiffany ever get married? Oh, wait. Question. Will Tiffany ever get married? It say no, Tiffany. But when I said no, I felt like it's some things you need to work out first. To me, I feel like that should not be the priority right now. Because as you heal some things and you become a different, the Tiffany you are now might not get married, but you will evolve into a different Tiffany. I feel like every 9 years we have different parts of us that I feel like I've had several lifetimes in this lifetime. I've been married twice in this lifetime. I'm not with anybody now, but right now ain't the time for me to be with anybody because I don't really have time for anybody. So I felt like right now, the Tiffany that you are right now, no, she won't get married. The new Tiffany that you're going to become, she probably will get married. Yeah. And Tiffany, don't hold yourself to that. Don't hold yourself to anything that I say for the simple fact of you can have whatever it is you want. But the Tiffany that you are right now, I feel like you finna start a new journey. And you need to go into that. So is it 11:11, y'all? It is 11:11. I am getting off of here. If you need me, get in touch with me. My direct number is 248-692-3731. Leave a text message. I will not answer the phone call if I don't know you, but if you text me, we can go from there. Again, this is Cassie Darwin. Do you right and win. Check me out on all platforms. I'm CASSIEDURWIN. Anchor, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Cassie Darwin. Peace, y'all. I'm ending it. Good night.